Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the swearing-in ceremony for the Mayor of the City of San Diego. This special meeting of the City Council is hereby convened. I'll note for the record that all council members are present. The colors will now be presented by the Heavy Marine Helicopter Squadron 465 Marine Corps Group 16, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing MCAS Miramar Color Guard. Please stand. Color Guard, present the colors. Lauren K. Faulconer will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren, for leading us in the pledge. Please remain standing. The Mount Erie Baptist Church Choir, under the direction of Pastor Walter G. Wells, will now sing our national anthem. Well done, well done. I ask you all to please remain standing. I'll ask the color guard to please retire the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our Mount Erie Baptist Church Choir and our United States Marine Corps Color Guard. I'll now ask our City Clerk, Liz Malin, to deliver the invocation.
May those of us gathered today assist in this transition of leadership through participation in local government and support our elected leaders. Grant those who hold office in this city the spirit of wisdom, charity, and justice, that with steadfast purpose they may faithfully serve in their offices to promote the well-being of all people.
Thank you, Ms. Malin. I ask you all to please take a seat. Joining me here this morning on the stage are my esteemed colleagues of the San Diego City Council, the Honorable Sherry Leitner, Council District 1. The Honorable Kevin Faulconer, Council District 2. The Honorable Myrtle Cole, Council District 4. The Honorable Mark Kersey, Council District 5. The Honorable Lori Zaff, Council District 6. The Honorable Scott Sherman, Council District 7. The Honorable David Alvarez, Council District 8. And the Honorable Marty Emerald, Council District 9. Also joining us this morning is the Honorable Jan Goldsmith, our City Attorney. Andrea Tevlin, our Independent Budget Analyst. And Elizabeth Malin, our City Clerk. And we are honored to have so many distinguished guests here today. And while every single one of you is a VIP, I would like to take a brief moment to recognize and applaud all of our regional elected officials, dignitaries, and leaders of our military and international communities for joining us this morning. Now, prior to the swearing in, I would like to note for the record that this legislative body has approved the results of the February 11th, 2014 special election by unanimous consent, and in doing so has adopted resolution number R-2014-472. The oath of office will now be administered to the mayor in conformance with the provisions of the law. Will Mayor-elect Kevin Faulconer and his family please join me center stage? The Reverend Dr. John Powell would administer the oath of office to Mayor-elect Faulconer.
Friends, it's my privilege to administer to the oath of office in accordance with the laws of the state of California and the Charter of San Diego. Would you please place your left hand on this Bible and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Kevin L. Faulconer,
I, Kevin L. Faulconer,
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States of America
the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
and we believe you. And that I will well and faithfully
And that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are a good-looking group this morning. Thank you all very, very much. And I'd like to start by thanking my wife, Catherine, and my children, Jack and Lauren. Lauren, you did a fantastic job on the Pledge of Allegiance, darling. To my family who is here today, my parents, my sister, my stepmom and stepdad, your support means everything to me. And Mom, I can remember many nights when you would come home late from work and night school, but you always had time for me and Melissa. Thank you. Thank you, Mom. I'd also like to thank, moms get an extra round of applause. They're pretty special people. I'd also like to thank Pastor John Powell, the Jacob Center, the Mount Airy Baptist Church under the direction of Pastor Walter Wells, and the volunteers from every city council district who worked under the leadership of City Clerk Liz Malin to plan today's ceremony. And I'd like to recognize our City Attorney, Jan Goldsmith, our Independent Budget Analyst, Andrea Tevlin, our City Auditor, Eduardo Luna, and all of my City Council colleagues, particularly Councilmember Myrtle Cole, who is hosting us here in her district today. Myrtle, thank you. For those of you who don't know, this is the first mayoral swearing-in ceremony in southeastern San Diego in our city's history. And I couldn't be prouder to be here today. And to our city employees, as your mayor, I thank you for continuing to serve our city during this difficult time. I look forward to working with you to cultivate an environment of transparency and openness. And I will work with you to provide the tools and the support necessary to proudly serve the residents of our great city. And finally, I give my sincere gratitude to Council President Todd Gloria, who guided our city with compassion compassion, care, and a great deal of poise. Today, we begin a new chapter in San Diego, a chapter written by the people of San Diego. You sent a very clear message. You want a government that works for you. You want a city hall that will continue the reforms that you voted for, reforms that will help us create the city we all deserve. You want an independent voice that doesn't just focus, but listens and acts on your behalf. You want a mayor that will bring San Diego together. And ladies and gentlemen, I have heard your message. And as your mayor, I have a message for my fellow San Diegans. We are one city. San Diego is not at its best until every community is at its best. We will move forward when we move forward together. Somos una comunidad unida. Yo voy a ser un alcalde para todos. When we are inclusive and when we are transparent, there's no limit. There's no limit to what we can accomplish. Our diversity is the fabric that weaves our city together. And we are blessed to have so many rich and vibrant communities and cultures, including our African American community, our Latino community, our Asian American community, our LGBT community, our immigrant community, business, labor, Democrats, Republicans, independents, we all want the same thing. We want what's best for San Diego. And our city is at its best when we have equal opportunities for employment, education, and the chance to live the American dream. We do that by creating one San Diego. And as your mayor, my policies will be guided with that philosophy in mind, to create a unified city in which all residents have equal access to economic prosperity, quality city services, and safe neighborhoods. I believe the city can play a transformative role in the daily lives of San Diegans. And this morning, I want to share some thoughts about how we do that. There is no higher priority for our city than keeping our neighborhoods safe. And as I begin my term this morning, there is no higher priority for me than ensuring trust and integrity in the great San Diego Police Department. Together, we will revitalize the department from the ground up. We will ensure the highest standards so we are only keeping and attracting the best and brightest officers who will proudly and honorably serve the residents of our great city. I'm looking forward to tomorrow with our next police chief, Shelley Zimmerman. Shelley is the right woman at the right time. Not only will she become the first female police chief, but she will be one of the finest police chiefs this city has ever seen. There is no doubt in my mind. Myself and my colleagues' strong support, I'm confident that we will make the necessary changes to ensure that our department has every single thing that it needs to boost morale, to give officers the support and resources, to keep all of us safe, while holding everyone to the highest levels of integrity and honor. We will redouble our efforts in proactive community policing and neighborhood engagement, and we will recruit and retain officers to create a department that reflects the diversity of our great city. It's part of a larger quest to bring equal representation and fairness to neighborhood services. And today, just outside this room in southeastern San Diego, there is unfortunately a greater risk when you dial 911 that it will take longer for a fire truck to reach your home. We can do better. We must do better. We will do better. With my colleagues, I am committed to building new fire stations and working with ambulance service providers to improve emergency response times so that no matter where you live in San Diego, you will get the help that you need. And I think all of us know that lives aren't just saved by a police officer, a firefighter, or a lifeguard. Lives are saved through education. And we will make it a priority to expand after-school programs at our libraries and our recreational centers, because every child deserves access to a safe and nurturing environment. And when we create safe neighborhoods, we can create thriving neighborhoods. Cada familia de San Diego merece sentirse seguro. As we stand here at the Jacobs Center for Neighborhood Innovation, inside this beautiful room, I feel very optimistic about our future. And I firmly believe that San Diego's next chapter will be written in communities just like this one. Many San Diego neighborhoods have struggled to get the attention at City Hall. And our families have been hit hard by one of the worst recessions in our country's history. Yet I believe the underserved neighborhoods provide us the greatest hope, ladies and gentlemen, for our future. We will have leadership at City Hall that doesn't just see an empty lot and call it blight. An empty lot is opportunity. And under my administration, we will provide the leadership to encourage growth and revitalization in neighborhoods that desperately need it. And I will work tirelessly so that every neighborhood has the quality parks, libraries, and community centers. We will create economic opportunity districts, areas created to encourage community revitalization, where we implement common sense policies to attract private investment, so neighborhoods just like this one have the grocery stores, restaurants, shops, retail, and affordable housing all of our families need and deserve. And if we want to create more housing opportunities and small businesses, we need quality roads to get us there. And rebuilding our neighborhoods starts with our streets and our infrastructure. Since the election, I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and said, "Okay, it's great you won, Kevin, but when are you going to fix my street?" So for all of you, this next part is for you. I've worked very, very hard. All of us worked hard to cut government waste and reform pensions at City Hall so our tax dollars can be spent in our neighborhoods where they belong. And I envision a city where every child can walk and bike to school on a safe sidewalk. Families can feel secure at night thanks to ample street lighting. And finally, our roads will be actually paved. I've set a goal of paving 500 miles of roads and investing $900 million for investing in our neighborhood improvements over the next 5 years. And we will do it. We'll do it together by prioritizing street repairs in the budget while ensuring that our most neglected communities receive our key focus. And another key focus for me will be helping our city's homeless. We will work with our community partners to implement policies that will compassionately and cost-effectively help our homeless neighbors. No man, woman, or child, or veteran should ever have to sleep on the street. It's not right. It's not part of our values. And our work will not be done until all San Diegans have the opportunity for a roof over their heads at night. And to keep San Diegans in housing and to keep our neighborhoods successful, we need jobs. And as your mayor, I'm here to tell you that I am committed to putting San Diegans back to work. We must partner with our Mexican counterparts to the south to move our regional economy forward. Later this week, I will be traveling to Tijuana to meet with Mayor Jorge Astiazaran to discuss opportunities for cooperation. And I will work with leaders in Tijuana and Washington to modernize the border crossing, to decrease wait times, and transforming the San Diego-Tijuana border from a lost economic opportunity into a competitive advantage that will be the envy of the entire world. Very simply, the border shouldn't divide us. It should bring us closer together. And here in San Diego, I will focus on retaining and protecting the jobs that we have and creating new jobs in San Diego's most important sectors, including our traded economies of innovation, defense, tourism, and maritime. We will encourage growth in emerging technology clusters and educate our workforce so they have the skills of today to compete for the jobs of tomorrow. And I will bring one thing to City Hall that businesses value more than anything else: certainty. Certainty of process, certainty of timing, and certainty of fairness. It is all possible when we put politics and egos aside, and we work together to put San Diego first. I have the great honor of being the first city council member to be elected mayor in 5 decades, and with that comes a unique point of view, not held by our past mayors. Of course, I wish some of our past mayors would have listened to our council members more. And yes, I hope I feel the same way in 6 months. So to my friends and colleagues at the City Council, let me say that I will never lose sight that leadership thrives in our neighborhoods. Change doesn't just start in the mayor's office. It starts in our communities, in our churches, in our recreation centers, at our town councils, at our Rotary clubs. It starts with each of us here in this room. I have a deep respect for each member of our city council, and as mayor, I will work with you to carry out our shared goals. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a difficult year for our city, but San Diegans rose to the challenge. We rekindled a spirit of togetherness that has always defined us, but too often was overlooked. We've proven that we can be one San Diego. And as your mayor, I will work every day to lead our city with that same spirit of cooperation and optimism. There is a greatness in our city, and my job is to help nurture it, grow it, and make it a reality. I'm honored to serve as your mayor. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of work to do, so let's get started. Thank you very much.